All right, let's see if I'm being captured here. Hopefully, things working. I figured I'd come and hang out with some people here today. Whoever joins, see what y'all are up to. Test out this live stream capability. So when we start doing our live streams um, on the last Saturday of each month. Oh, I'm indeed being captured. I got you there, Jaden. Yeah, when we start doing our live streams every single month, I need to make sure this is working so it's all looks good, sounds good. Jaden, let me know if I'm sounding good there, buddy. And make sure everything looks good, sounds good. Make sure I'm, beautiful faces being captured. And when we'll be doing our live streams, awesome, sweet. We'll be doing our live streams on the last Saturday of each month. And I know you're saying, well, is it going to be any different? Is there going to be a change up in what we do? No, it's going to be it's going to still evolve around food. We're just going to come and hang out with you and chat with you live. So we'll try out the food live right there in front of you. That way you can get our direct response on what we're trying out. So instead of like just having a video, now we got a lot of video coming up for you guys. A lot. We're getting reached out by some local restaurants that want us to come check out their places. Some of them that want us to come back and try, a second time. So they're going to be in the schedule coming up also. Plus, hopefully I didn't just freeze. I think I just froze. Yeah, that's why I want to test this out. Is make sure I wouldn't freeze up on camera. The connection has been lost. Yeah. We want to reconnect the camera and see if that will fix it. Check here. That did not fix the camera. Well, I'm going to still talk to you. I'm just going to bring the screen up. I don't know what's going on with this. That's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to check out to make sure everything's working properly before we get on this call. Boom. I do have a backup. I can just use the cam, but on the laptop, but it doesn't work as well. And I hopefully have some more connectors coming in today that will maybe help with this problem it's having. I definitely need a new computer. I'm having issues with connections. They keep dropping out. Like it's powering down or something. I don't know. I think the laptop might be just on its last leg, to be honest with you. I do everything on here, editing and all the videos and stuff. So, yeah, I definitely get this fixed, get this set up right now. But it's a pain. So, yeah. What I was saying was we'll be trying out the foods and stuff beforehand before you, so you can ask us questions while we're trying it out, and we can hang out with you. You can ask us questions. Eventually, I would like to the point where if you join our Discord, then you'll be able to, like, we'll bring you in. You can talk to us and ask us questions about some of the places maybe we've tried before. Some of the places that or we're getting ready to try. And like I said, we do have quite a few places coming out for you still. That we have, yeah, definitely join the Discord. Just exactly what Jaden says. Jaden is in the chat here. He is one of the moderators for our Discord. And if you don't know what Discord is, it's basically just a communication app, and you come in there and hang out with us, and talk to us and get updated on places that we're getting ready to go to. Maybe even get sneak peeks of places that we're going to be having in the near future. So yeah, we want to eventually maybe even have it where you can join us during our live streams and talk to us in person. Well, in this form, and get a glimpse at how we rate stuff and how we're doing everything. I want to say, no matter what, that I appreciate everybody that has watched our this past week. We've put out a lot of stuff this past week, and I know it's kind of a more than we usually put out on our videos and stuff. And I know that that might be a little bit of a firing hose being let out, but we wanted to make sure we give y'all a lot of content in July, since usually we take July off, and we have done a lot of different stuff this month with our travel videos and stuff, and we wanted to make sure we can give back and give y'all as much content as possible, and that's why we're wanting to do these live streams and stuff also, so that y'all will, y'all are getting as much out of this as we can possibly give y'all. So this is basically what this is about, is just come hang out with y'all. If y'all have any questions, the people that are watching, please sit in the chat, talk, let us know. I know there was a lot of people that really enjoyed the weight loss video that I put out. That was probably one of our best videos that we've done in a long time. It's gotten the most views by far. Oh, we're getting a thunderstorm coming in here, but it's been one of our best viewed videos we've had in a long time, and I appreciate everybody that's watched that video and commented on it, liked it. If you don't mind sharing it, let's continue growing this. Every time someone watches all the way through, that's just another watch hour that gets us closer and closer to the point where we can actually start doing this for a job. And that's what we want to get to, the point where we're doing this. We love trying out foods. We love, being able to do this stuff for you, but we want to be able to, not struggle as we're going through it, because things are extremely expensive right now. But everybody that's watched that video and hung out and got to see that and really liked it, I appreciate y'all watching that. It's something I've been doing behind the scenes. A lot of people didn't know that I had been diagnosed with diabetes, and I've kind of kept that to just me and my family and friends. And when I started seeing the weight just come off of me, I figured I would share that's a little bit of that story. Now it's not over. We're going to do more videos on my weight loss journey and how far I come. Now I shot that video, I think 2 or 2 weeks ago, and I've already lost more weight since then. So it's I'm down another 3 or 4 pounds since that video was released. So it's a long process. I'm going to get there eventually. But yeah, so if you're in the chat or if you're watching right now and hey, just you want to ask any questions, you're more welcome to ask any questions. If you watch this after the fact and you think of anything, then just drop a question in there. Say hi to us. Come hang out with us on Discord. That's the big thing, is I'm always able to get in contact with on Discord. I'm a part of different groups and stuff, and I'm always got my phone out. Actually, I'm surprised Jaden is awake right now. He was up to like 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, you know why? Because I'm on his Discord and he was up. But yeah, so come join us on Discord. That's a big thing for us. We have a bunch of different places over there. All right, I'm from Norway visiting Abington in September. I want to go to a classic diner like I always seen in the movies back in the day. All right, if you're going to Abingdon and you want a classic diner, I tell you one of the best places to go. And they just had a comment on one of the videos we had, and we done it back, I think, I want to say the end of last year. Yeah, I want to say it was the end of last year. But if you're in Abingdon, I want you to look up Damascus, Virginia. It ain't far from there. It's probably 15 minutes maybe from Abingdon. And you want to go to Damascus, and you want to look for a place called Dairy King. That's about as close as a diner that you would see on the movies. When I was growing up, they even had a jukebox in there. But if you go in there, last time I'd went in there because they just opened up back up recently, they they have like records on the wall and stuff. The food is really good. It's really good food. But that's if you want a diner like you see in the movies, that's not a bad place. Now, if you want, there's other places. If you go like into Tennessee side, there's you would have to go out towards Gatlinburg. That would be more closely like a diner. I know there's a place out and if anybody's watching this on here or anybody sees this after the fact, there's a place out in Abingdon also. It's out 19, and it's an old school like small diner, and I cannot remember what the name of that place is. Hmm. I'll put it in the comments later on. If I'll look it up and I'll see if I can find the name of that diner. It's not as what you would see in the movies, but it's like an old school place. Now what's really great, if you've not been here before, if you've not been here before, you're not used to the South. There's a lot of just like little hole in the wall places that are about better than any of these chain restaurants will ever be, and that's where you really want to go. We had a video, what, a couple months ago called Deli Market, and it's like it's off the kind of main road, but it's just like a hole in the wall kind of off to the side place, and it is really good food. I mean, it's that's where you want to go. You don't want to go if you come over here. You don't want to go to these main like Chili's. You don't want to go to Applebee's. You don't want to go any of those like that because you can get that anywhere in America. When you come into the mountains of Appalachia, you're going to want to find those hole in the wall places like Dairy King in Abingdon or in Damascus. Any of the local pizza places in Abingdon, like I think Mama Mia's is a place you can try out. Um, I mean, just ask a local when you get here, where is a hole in a wall? Like, what's their favorite hole in a wall restaurant or diner or sit down place? They will have somewhere to tell you to go to. Um, and it's 10 times better than anything you're going to get at a Chili's or an Applebee's or anything like that. So, yeah, my suggestion is if you're going to be in Abingdon, just take you a 15-minute drive to Damascus and go to try out Dairy King. Especially, as you said, September. It's still going to be kind of warm here, so I'm sure they'll have the ice cream and stuff going on still. So, try out Dairy King. Their food did not disappoint us, and I grew up on eating that stuff. And there's a lot more places in Damascus that has little restaurants and stuff in there, and it's not a very big place, but it's beautiful. So yeah, fall here is awesome. So you're coming the right time in September. The leaves are going to be starting to turn. Damascus, I say the leaves are already going to be turning at that point, so it's going to be real pretty too. My suggestion also is if you want sightseeing stuff, is actually go up on White Top when you get here too. September up in White Top, the leaves are going to be real pretty. So yeah, my wife used to live in the area, so we have family there. But I typically have only been at the chain places like you mentioned. Yeah, definitely check out the little mom and pops places. Those are 10 times better than anything you're going to the chain restaurants. If you want to come up to Bristol, like I said, try out Deli Market. There's a couple other places. I think Italian Village just opened up. I'm going to try it pretty soon too. We got some videos coming up though. We got put in a rotation. I think what we might end up doing is all the local places. We'll start do those for our Saturday videos, and then if we do like a fast food place has a new item, we may do that during the week or something. But I tell you what, Lefty Zone, if you go into our into the channel and you go click Tri-City, like our playlist, our Tri-City food reviews, that's all the places that we've tried that's in Tri-Cities. Now, mind you, there's a couple places that have closed. Fat Daddy's is closed, and Angry Italian has closed. But other than that, I think most of those locations that we've tried out in Tri-Cities are still open, and you can check out that food. So, but yeah, definitely, if you're coming here to visit, September's a beautiful time. Go check out the fall leaves up on the mountain, up White Top Mountain. It's probably 30 minutes, 30 to 45-minute drive from Abingdon, I would say. Which here that's nothing. I know I was watching what was it, Josh from England or something like that. He was talking about how like in Europe, no one drives more than an hour to play. That's like crazy to them. But here we drive, multiple hours just to get to work sometimes. I mean, I don't, but I know a lot of people that have done that before. When I was in the Navy, I knew people that lived in North Carolina, and I was stationed in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and they would drive from their house in North Carolina just to get to home, to get to work and back home. And it was like an hour there, an hour back. So they were driving 2 hours a day at least just to get to work. So driving here is not that big of a deal, and the roads are real nice and stuff. So it's not that big of a problem. But we got family in Germany, so I love it over there. Germany's really pretty. Jaden hop off, I'm guessing. He might be the only one watching. Who knows? But yeah, so that's kind of what the game plan is here for try and check everything out. Hopefully the camera. Oh, Jaden's still there. So yeah, the game plan is to kind of just get everything set up and probably sit on the futon here to do our videos on Saturdays, and have Kane look over us, which is like, because that's what we do. Yeah. But yeah, you got any question or anything, feel free to ask. Comment on our videos. That's a big thing, guys. Comment, like, any kind of interaction with us is a plus. We need the interactions. So that's a big thing. Oh, we got a aerial flood advisory. Hey, Jaden, if you're still on here, is it raining where you're at? It's getting ready to hit us pretty good. I should just bring you in on here. But yeah, so yeah, I've been trying to set this place up a little bit to get a place where I can work and do stuff. Hey, Stormin, yeah, I figured as much. It's getting pretty dark. It's raining a little bit earlier and it's starting to thunder and lightning and stuff. But yeah, we're going to try to get this set up and get everything functioning for you. I got good frames on here, nothing dropped. CPU's looking good. Looks like my stream rate's pretty good too, so that's good. If anyone that sees this now or after, if you yes, please join the Discord. That's a big thing. We're trying to build a community, trying to get everybody on here that wants to hang out and talk about food. We like, even though I'm dieting right now, I love food. I mean, I was talking to Jaden and Cody last night, and we were talking about how, even with this dieting, some people don't want to eat like the stuff that they used to eat when they were bigger. Hey, I love food still. I mean, every Saturday I'm having a pizza. I mean, that's just the way it is. I probably could lose more weight if I didn't do that on Saturday, but I want to do videos for you guys, so I know Saturday is my cheat day. And but I love eating. So we want to build a group of people that they like food. Maybe you can share your recipes on there. Maybe you can share your ideas of good places. Ooh, best barbecue place in the area too. Oh, okay. Well, most people in this area would say Ridgewood. That's the go-to for a lot of people. It's one of those hole-in-the-wall places in the middle of nowhere. And probably our most famous place in this area is Ridgewood. If you walk in the place, they have like plaques and like news clippings and of all the times that they've had awards and everything else. And I love Ridgewood myself. Is it the best though? The problem is we did a best of barbecue video before, and we tried calling Ridgewood, and I don't know if they were either too busy to pick up or I don't know. They just didn't answer the phone, so we couldn't put them in our list of barbecue places we tried. I will say Ridgewood has the best barbecue beans out of any of these places around here. But barbecue's such a touchy subject too. I mean, we're right here where I'm on East Tennessee, and I like the some of the North Carolina style barbecue. So if you like North Carolina style barbecue, you might enjoy. Oh man, I'm trying to think of all the places. Man, that's a good question. I mean, you can go to somewhere like Pratt's. Or did Pratt's close down? I can't remember if Pratt's closed down or not. One of those places closed down. And in Bristol alone, we have Bristol Barbecue. We have Delta Blue. Delta Blues is pretty good. At least it used to be. I haven't ate there in a little bit, but Delta Blues was really good barbecue. Um, Southern Craft has some decent barbecue. Sauce wise, I would still probably go with Ridgewood. Ridgewood has some really good barbecue sauce. Yeah, I'm just going to say Ridgewood. You know what? I'm just going to be one of the locals here. Ridgewood. Yeah. It's probably now my wife would probably kill me for that because funny story is I met my wife when she worked at a barbecue restaurant or I guess you call it a restaurant. She was working at a barbecue place. It's no longer open anymore, and I was a band manager at the time, and there's a thing going on in September. I think it's called Rhythm and Roots here in Bristol. Yeah, I think it was September 20 something, if I'm not mistaken, many years ago. And my band was playing at this local bar, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We came out and of the bar, and we were starving. And she was set up. Their little stand was set up right outside the bar, and that was like the last place that was still even had food. And we went up there and we're like, do you have any sandwiches left or anything? She's like, yeah. She's like, y'all like barbecue? I said, yeah, I love Ridgewood actually. And they booed me, her included, because it was not their barbecue, and I had never had their barbecue at the time, but Ridgewood was really good. Has always been one of my favorites. So I actually met my wife through barbecue, and funny thing. But I would say Ridgewood is probably one of my favorite places. If you can get in too, a place is always busy, but it's worth the drive out there. It's in between Bristol and Elizabethton, down 19. Yeah, 19. Southern DNA lore. Yeah, pretty much. How I met my wife. Kind of like How I Met Your Mother, How I Met My Wife. invalid invalid when I click the Discord link in the description. Hey Jaden, see if you can add that invite into um this chat if you can, if you're still watching. We'll try to get that in this box. I don't know why it would say that. Shouldn't say that, so I don't know why it would. Jaden will hopefully get that in the chat here. I don't know why it would. I've had people join, so I'm not sure. Maybe in the description's got a broken link I didn't even know about. Let's see here. Hopefully Jaden's watching. He'll get that in the chat. If not, I'm gonna have to do it myself here. Let's see. Maybe that's why no one has been joining. Well, I mean, I've had one person. Let's see. Let's go back in here. I don't know if it will or not, but I will see if that will work. I'll put a link in there, so hopefully click on that and see if it works. Let me know. Hopefully that's right. Did I send that? Yeah, it should be mine. Okay. See if that pops. I don't know why I wouldn't. It'd say invite invalid. I'll check that out later and make sure that link's right. It should work. I think I've sent that invite to a few different people and they've joined through it. So if not, I'll try to get it fixed later after this stream. I don't know why it would weird. But yeah, a little lore from how barbecue brought me and my wife together. She's still kind of teasing me about that to this day. How I stumbled or put my foot in my mouth the night that I met her. She couldn't help herself though. Yeah, they can be funky. I don't know why. I don't know why it would be doing that. It's hard telling. There's sweet. Cool. I'll check the description there and make sure the link's properly put in that. For some reason I could have hit a space or something after that, and YouTube is funky. We have I partnered up with Blackout Coffee Company, and when I was trying to put the link in the description of the video that I released yesterday, I had a time trying to get that link to properly work in the description. The YouTube is kind of funky with that sometimes. I don't know why. They want to make it so much harder to do anything. So yeah, if you're watching, anybody else watching this, join the Discord. Come chat with us. We're gonna have eventually we're gonna have the ability where you want to come on and talk to us while we try our foods and stuff out. We're going to do that. I might even employ Jaden to come and moderate that whole situation because he's such a great help, and I know he'd be willing to do something like that. Not trying to put words in his mouth, but he's always offered to help with with anything I needed to help with. So, but yeah, join the Discord. That's big. We're trying to grow this community of people, and you will always get notified when a video drops. And my brother's on there, Andy's on there. He's I know you don't see him today because he's actually at work right now. I don't know if he'll watch this or even knows that I'm doing this right now or not, but he's on there. You can chat with him too. We play. I have another channel called Tennessee Gamers, and I play video games. Maybe you can one day, anybody that gets on there, maybe we'll set up where one of y'all can play a video game with us. I know if I had all 2,000 of y'all subscribers in there, it might get a little hectic, so I would probably have to do some kind of, manage it a little bit. But right now it's kind of on the slow side or small side on the Discord, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But we try to make sure we stay in contact with all our viewers as much as possible. I'm trying to get better about that because it's a little awkward chatting. I don't even like texting. I like talking to people. I like calling them. I like to be face to face with somebody. I hate texting. I'd rather just be talking to whoever it is. So commenting back on videos, I've had to actually put myself out there more and be like, okay, you need to actually comment back. And it's not like I don't want to talk to nobody. I just don't like texting in general. I hate, I just rather talk. I'm old school. I just rather talk to you, I'd rather be in conversation with you. I mean, if you see me walking down, well, I mean, you ain't gonna see me walking much right now. Fat joke right there. But if you see me out and about, I have no problem chatting with you. I'd rather just not text. And if Dad watches this, because he commented earlier, Dad, stop texting me. Just call me. Yeah, anytime. I mean, I'm always available on there. So if you have any questions or um, have anything that you want to ask, yeah, definitely. If you got a if you're in this area and you want to know, or if you want a place that we haven't tried out yet, drop that idea in our Discord. And I know there's been people in our comments before ask us about other places, and maybe you hadn't seen them yet, and we can answer that right away. You know, you could ask, "Have you tried this place out?" And we can tell you right away, "Hey, yes or no." Um, Jaden's in there. I'm in there. Andy's in there. One of my the other moderator, he's was in the Navy with me. He's in there. We'll all, we can get back to you. One of us will get back to you right away, and you can talk to us, chat with us, and hang out with us. I mean, we'll get on there. I think I even got a place where we'll do like Q&As and stuff where we can do just for the Discord group like this, just for them, and that's what the plan is that we'll do we'll do all our videos like we usually do on live stream, but for free if you join the Discord. We'll have just for the Discord group, hangout times where we can come and talk to y'all and answer some of y'all's questions, there. So you'll get a little bit more than you would if you just watch this on YouTube every week. Yeah, other subscribers too. Yeah, and they can there's people that's been with us since day one, and if they actually, you know what, guys, I'll tell you what. And this is for the guys that, or for all the people that has. Can I do that on here? Let's see. See if I can do that on. If I don't disrupt anything. And y'all have, I mean, for the people that comment on all our videos, that come and join and watch our videos every single week. There's a bunch of y'all. There's quite a bit. And I'll give a shout out to Big Dirt Nasty BDN. He comments like religiously every single week. John C. Guns and Freedom comments on almost every single video we do. Let's see. Who else here? John. There's another John, and I'm trying to remember your handle. Maybe John H. You comment a lot. These people have been with us for a long time, and we started this back 4 or 5 years ago, I think, and they have been with us for a long time, and I appreciate y'all sticking with us. And if we can get them in there, those people probably be able to answer most of the questions because they've seen pretty much every single video we've ever done. And like I said, y'all can go on and share ideas. And you know what? Sometimes maybe you don't agree with our video, our what we say in our videos, and you can come and say, hey, we didn't agree with that, and we think this place needs another chance. And we're always open to trying another place out. We got one place that we didn't rate them bad. We just were super honest and we critiqued them to the best of our ability, and they reached out and they were super professional, and I appreciate that. We've had places where we've rated bad and they were just off the deep end, right away. But and not to say we rated this place bad. Their food's not bad at all. It's just they were new, and we rated them honestly at that for their time, and they were very professional. They commented on it, very professional, and asked us to come try another one, and we're going to do another video for them. We're going to give them another second chance. They've gotten, they've had time to grow their business a little bit, and they're local, they're small, and I always think that small businesses that if they're trying to do what's right for their customers, that they deserve to be giving second chances and shout outs and stuff like that, and help boost them up. That's something I definitely believe in. We have to support our local businesses the best of our ability, and place like that even when we don't give them a super amazing review, they still come on there and say, well, we appreciate y'all stopping by and trying our food. Hey, how about you come back now that we've had a little bit to get bigger and change some of the things that you may have addressed in your video. And we're all for coming out and doing that. And if you're watching this later on and you own a place and you want us to come try your place out, just let us know. We get a lot of recommendations for some places just by the viewers, but they're all over the place. I mean, I've had places like in Morristown, and it's hard for me to even get out into Morristown to do a video. So, but we get them from all over the place. I think Cody was even joking last night talking about going out to Gray, and we did a couple pizza places in Gray. I think Sims was in Gray. Yeah, Sims was in Gray, and I think there was another place, but he was joking about doing something like that. And we get a lot of different places just in the Tri-Cities alone. But it may be, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a business owner and you want us to try your place out, you want us to come film there, I don't mind filming at a location. I feel like I can be more honest if I'm not at a location, but it's just a little bit more when someone's staring at you. Hey, do you like our food? Do you? And I would much rather be have space in between so I can actually give you an honest opinion, because it's when we give an honest review on something, it's not that we don't like a place necessarily. Especially if it's a local place, we want you to, it's a critique so y'all can do better. Y'all can, fix something that, maybe didn't work this time. And that's what we're trying to do with, especially now, if it's fast food, y'all have had time to establish yourselves. And let's face it, sometimes you don't have some good workers working, for you, and maybe you need to fix that. But local places, when we give critiques, it's hoping that you'll fix those things, because we want to see you succeed and to continue to grow, get bigger and bigger. And we're hoping that's all, we're giving you a shout out. And look, bad press is just as good as good press when it comes to that. Because, if you disagree with my food analysis, please go try it out yourself and see if you like it. Because, not everybody has the same taste buds. But I will say, when it comes to customer service and stuff like that, those things are, widely. And that's why we usually go, and we don't tell them that we're coming. We just go get a place, or sometimes we'll DoorDash something and get it delivered, so they have no idea that there's any prep time or anything. You're getting the same experience as we are. And there's no, because I'm not saying we're big or anything, because but I have been, I've been seen, I've been recognized outside, just walking around, and like, oh, you're in the Southern DN'A. I like your videos or whatever. And I don't want that to be, when I go into a place, no matter how big we get or whatever, to be the deciding factor of how well they do in that instance. Because if I walk in a place and they recognize me, they may give me better treatment and hopefully get a better review out of us than someone that just randomly orders and walks off the street. And I don't want that. I want them to, to get the same experience, the same. So that's why we usually like do DoorDash or something, or we go pick it up and bring it back here, is because, but if we believe in your place, and there's a video coming out in 2 weeks that you'll get, that I went there the first time I ever went to a place and ate, in place. Now we did Dairy King. We went there, got the food. We sat outside in the vehicle, but I went inside and I filmed and stuff, and you'll get to see that in 2 weeks. But man, that place was good, and I don't mind doing something like that, is going there and doing a video for somebody that has really good food. And So you'll get that video in a couple weeks. You may not. I'm gonna tell you right now. Next or tomorrow's video, you may not agree with us. You may not, and it's okay if you don't. It's not for everybody. But it's not that the place is bad or the place is good or whatever. I'm not going to say, one way or another. But you have to see tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock when it drops, 8 a.m. Eastern time. It'll drop. And but if you didn't agree with us on that video, hey, just let us know you didn't agree. And I hope you go try it if you haven't tried it. Either way, and then maybe if you go try it and you think differently, drop a comment. Let us know. We're okay with criticism on our own videos. I don't mind that a bit because we're criticizing places, but don't mind it if it's coming back this way too. So yeah, but peer pressure is the thing. Is when you're getting someone watching you staring down, the barrel of the owner or the manager or something. They're watching you take every single bite. Did you like that? Did you like that? And I'd just rather not do that. But I mean, like I said, if a place wants us to come try it out, we'll come film, try the place out. We'll do a special little montage and stuff like that for you. But I would much rather just do the videos behind closed doors. That way we can give you. Reminds me of kitchen nightmares. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of the way it is. I mean, you're sitting there and the waitress or waiter or whatever comes out to you. How did you enjoy that? Well, you know what? Can't be honest with you. I think me and Clay, we was going to film in a location, and it was just too noisy. There was just no way we was going to do, and I knew there was no way I was gonna be able to set a camera up and give an honest review. So we ended up eating, taking a few photos of the food, and then going out to the truck and then give them a review at the truck. Shout out to Clay. If you want to see one of the videos we did with him, you can go see the Johnson City Pizza reviews we did. That was funny because still give him kind of crap on that video. Him not even knowing what oregano is. And he said, yeah, you can really taste that oregano. And if you want, yes, let us know. I've got some people that will more willing to come on and try some stuff out with us. If I can get Jaden to come up, I know he'd probably do it. I know Cody would definitely. I'd like to get some other YouTubers and stuff on here. That'd be kind of cool. But I would say we'd have to get kind of bigger to the point. Or we'd like to eventually get to the point where we can start traveling to other areas. Yeah, see, Jaden most willing to do it. We'd like to get to start traveling to other areas. I got a Australian Shepherd. She has seizures, so it's kind of hard for me to travel anywhere right now, go places because she has to have medication twice a day, and kind of cuts in me traveling a lot of different places. I'll be going to Arkansas in October, and I'll be going to Arkansas in October, so I want to be trying some places up on the way to Arkansas, and probably on the way back. I'm definitely getting Buc-ee's on the way. That place is awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna try to hit up a place when I get in Arkansas. Maybe do like even driving. Probably gonna need Jaden to keep me awake on the way back home though, because that's gonna be a long drive. It's like 9.5 hours to Arkansas, where I'm going, and 9.5 hours back. So that's gonna be a long drive, and I'm doing it all in 24 hour. Well, yeah, all in 24-hour period. Get back Sunday morning, leave Saturday morning, get back Sunday morning. Plan. It's gonna be a long day. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do it in the Navy when I was stationed in Virginia Beach. I would drive from Virginia Beach to Bristol and on the way back. Ooh, homemade Southern food places. Okay. There, like I said, I'm gonna have to put that place down in the description of in that Abingdon because I've heard great reviews about this. We have not got the chance to go out there and try it out, and I cannot remember the name of that place. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. Uh, we've been meaning to go out there because their breakfast looks amazing. Um, here it's down 19 in Abingdon. It is called Home Slice Cafe and Catering. That place has great reviews and their breakfast looks phenomenal. I'm gonna tell you right now. It looks amazing. So Home Slice Cafe and Catering in Abingdon, giving them a shout out. I have not tried them out yet. We are wanting to go out there and try this place, but I've had nothing but good news or good reviews from this place. My wife's friend from work, she went out there. They said they loved that place. Definitely, definitely want to. But anywhere that has good biscuits and gravy, that's, I mean, can't go wrong with that. That's a staple. As far as like dinners and stuff goes, Southern Craft's barbecue place has got pretty good dinner. Go like I said earlier in the video, Ridgewood's really good for barbecue. Um, and if someone comments on this video later on and says Cracker Barrel, I may slap them for that. But I mean, that's one of your big places, Cracker Barrel. But um, oh, no problem, no problem. Yeah, if you're out this way and want to try out that place, that is probably that's somewhere I want to go and try it myself. You can always find these little, like I was telling somebody or Lefty Zone earlier. Any if you go out here and you ask any local where their favorite hole in the wall, place is, hole in the wall restaurant, they're going to tell you exactly where it is and what they have. There used to be a place out towards the lake, and I cannot remember the name of that place. Yeah, I unfortunately I used to. Um, there used to be a place out towards the lake, and it was southern, like family style type of meal. Like they would just bring out a bunch of food out on a table, and you just eat basically what's there. And it closed, sadly, but they had some good food there. Uh, Here where I'm at, I tell you, a good place to go if you're in Bristol. That's Tootie's. Um, if you don't want to go to Deli Market, go to Tootie's. That's another good place. You can go to the Bristol Burger Bar. If it's fresh, the food's good. I have nothing against Bristol Burger Bar. It's just State Street's really clustered most of the time, but Tootie's on Virginia Avenue is really good. Deli Market on Volunteer is really good. Uh, Burgers and all that kind of stuff. They have the chicken is amazing at Deli Market. Uh, Tootie's breakfasts are really good. If you go to Tootie's in Bristol, that's a really good breakfast place. They're everything's like talking about small diner like place, kind of like a small diner, and the breakfasts are really good. I will attest to that. So yeah, Cracker Barrel. That's a chain place. Their Sunday chicken at Cracker Barrel is good, but I would just rather go to one of these, local places and try. Um, trying to think of that place in Jonesboro. Can't remember what it's called now. The Southern was. Apple, yeah, they're apple, but see, I'm huge on apple butter. Anyways, apple butter with anything. Apple jelly is one of my favorites too. If I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I'm eating Jiffy peanut butter and apple jelly. Like usually, like doesn't matter what brand apple jelly. They're all really good. But if I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's going to be apple jelly. I love apple butter. I love and apple butter. Yeah, for Lefty Zone, if you are still watching or getting or whatever, September, October time period, they start doing apple butter runs. Get you some apple butter. That stuff, it'll change your life. I love me some apple butter, as you can see. Oh, you okay? You're okay. Lefty guys in Norway's your husband. Oh, sweet. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was telling him early. Definitely try out the that place in Abington, which, like I said, the name of it. Go try it out when you're in Abington, but go try Dairy King too for a good burger or hot dogs, or for your. Oh, I tell you what, if you like good ice cream stop in Abingdon, right off of exit 19. Their ice cream is top notch. It's right beside the Pizza Plus in Abingdon, which if you're from Abingdon, you know that Pizza Plus that's been sitting off of exit 19 for a long time. It's that same ice cream zone that's right beside that place. That ice cream is by far probably one of the best ice cream places around. No joke. But when's the last time you've been over here? If you're still, if you don't mind me asking, you're still watching. If you're in Norway, that's crazy because I've never been in Norway. I always wondered what it was like in Norway. Been in Germany last September. So you was actually okay. So you was here in last September. So um, yeah, it's grown a lot since when I was a kid. I grew up in Damascus, and okay, yeah. So well, then you know. I mean, you know the area pretty well then. Um, but it's grown up so much. They put that Walmart in there in Abingdon that used to not be there. I mean that place has grown so much since I was a kid. And when I lived in Damascus, the closest Walmart you had to go to Bristol, and that was almost an hour drive just to go get groceries, and then drive back because we had like a small grocery store in Damascus, and it wasn't much of anything. It was like a it was called the Minute. If anybody watches this from Damascus, they know the Minute right away. But that was the little grocery store, and that was wasn't they didn't have enough, and everything was super expensive. And yeah, so we had to go to Walmart for any of the cheaper deals, and that was an hour away. But now they put that Walmart in Abingdon. Camera froze? Did it really? Oh man. All right, let's see what we got here. See what I'll do to fix that situation. Properties. Integrated webcam. Boom. Let's go. How's that? There we go. So yeah, what I was saying is, admin has grown up so much. It's crazy how much. I can get back, or if it's a connection, yeah, it's just a connection issue. That's so weird that it does that. It shouldn't do that. Like that. Well, this was the reason why I wanted to do this stream, was to try to get some info on if I'm gonna have to end up buying a new computer, which is looking like I'm gonna have to end up doing. Crazy enough, spend $1,000 on a computer to be able to do everything, because I do everything on this. I edit videos, play video games, for my other channel, Tennessee Gamers. I do everything on here. But yeah, what was I saying? Admin grown up so much. I tell you, cool place if they still have breakfast. Brown's Market on 11 had some really great breakfast back in the day. And if they still have breakfast, they had some really good. I think the lunches were good too. It's been years since I've ate there. I hardly ever get out to Abingdon anymore, to be honest with you. I don't really have any reasons to. When we get food, we'll just go into Abingdon, get it, and come back to my brother's house so we can shoot videos there. But yeah, southern cooking places, definitely miss it. I understand that one. I miss most of my uh, southern cooking throughout the week because I'm on this diet. Alley Cat. Alley Cat. Let me look that up. Alley Cat. Alley Cat. Oh, my alleyway. I love cheesecake. Oh, I love me some cheesecake. Johnson City, eh? Cheesecake's shop. Well, the food looks delicious. What is that? They have waffle fries? Oh, you got I'm down for this stuff. Oh, okay. Looks like waffle fries and a Philly cheesesteak also. Is that am I looking at the right stuff here? Is this Alley Cat? You had me at cheesecakes, but that waffle fries too? Oh my gosh. I love me some waffle fries. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a Chick-fil-A connoisseur. I love me some waffle fries. And if they got waffle fries and a Philly cheesesteak, yeah, and I get to have cheesecake for dessert. What? I'm gonna have to try that place out. I thought you said cheesecake. It said cheesesteaks. Uh, okay, so cheese. Yeah, yeah. This is that's really awesome looking food. I misread you. It said cheese steak, not cheesecake. But I love cheesesteaks too. Philly cheesesteaks are amazing. But this food looks delicious. And waffle fries. Oh, they moved to Piney Flats. They used to be a food truck in Johnson. Huh. Well, it says on this that this. Well, okay. Have some weird hours. It looks like. Look at their Facebook. Oh, come on, guys. You gotta have a better Facebook than that. Oh, dude, you stalk him on Instagram. Nothing better than a cheesesteak. I'm telling you right now. My wife loves cheesesteaks. Oh, Charlie's Cheesesteaks. That place is amazing, by the way. Yeah, you're right. 11 Highway East, Suite 5, Piney Flats. Huh. I'm gonna have to go. It's not far from my house. I'm gonna have to go check this place out. I wonder why it's popping up different on here. Highway 11 East Suite. I wonder if that's next to the place that we're trying out tomorrow, or our video that's coming out tomorrow. 11. Suite. Highway 11 E. My bad. Because there's two different 11s, by the way. Suite 5? Hmm. I got to put the address in right. That would probably help out a whole lot. 566. 5661. All right, let's see where this place is at. Okay, so it's up there near Primo's in Piney Flats. Okay, I know exactly where it's. That's what 20 minutes from the house. Oh, I'm gonna definitely try a place out. It looked those cheesesteaks and waffle fries. You cannot beat that. Love that food. Saturday, there's a video that's coming out that's kind of across the street from that place. So that's funny that you mentioned that. I'm gonna have to definitely try it out. Well, I mean, it's awesome that they went from a food truck because it means their food's really good. They got a lot of support behind them. Because I mean, that's a big step going from food truck to an actual in-store location. That's a lot of money, and it takes a lot of faith to get to move into something like that. So, yeah, definitely going to check them out. Did it really freeze again? Oh man! Like I said, I'm going to have to figure something out with this. I've checked the USB hubs on here, Jaden, and I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, because it might be OBS, because I can switch the integrated and then go back to Osmos 4 and it's fine. So I don't know why it's doing that. And I have no idea why it would be freezing. What the? I mean, it's connected, so you would think if it could be an OBS bug. I have to use a different stream platform for it or something. I don't know. I know I can. There's a way to, with this Action 4, to set it up to like remotely stream. I could do that, I guess, but I mean, I like having my microphone and everything. I don't want to have to hook up my DJI microphones and stuff. There could be a bug in this thing. I'm gonna have to look in the help side of it and find out what's going on with that situation. Because I shouldn't be having this much issues. I mean, it's hooked up USB-C, so that shouldn't be an issue. I mean, as far as like speed wise and being able to handle the load of the frames and everything, you think that's a problem? Yeah, I mean, if I'm having to like check the stream, I mean, I'm glad you're watching, because the what I'm looking at right here is delayed from what's going on here. Maybe I need to switch it up, but I'm being able to read the chats on this side. So yeah, and it works fine for a while, but then again, sometimes it just changes up and freezes for no reason, and I'm looking like a doofus right there, just kind of looking down at my phone, and I have no idea that it's actually frozen up or something. Oh, there it froze again too. I just happened to look over and saw that it was frozen. There has to be some bug or something. So I don't know what the problem is. I mean, this camera that's on this integrated camera right here is not. I mean, it's not good at all. It's all washed out and everything. So I'd love to be able to use my Action 4 to actual stream and talk to people with. Yeah, it's very comical. Comical that it decided to do something like that. It's aggravating, is what it is. I don't know why it's having so much issue. There shouldn't be an issue with it. I'm gonna have to look into it. Maybe I might have to get a new computer. Um, may have to. That's unfortunately. Oh, there it goes again, freezing up. Why are you freezing so much now? I think this is your fault, Jaden. You started talking about this freezing up all the time, and it's freezing up. It is your fault, buddy. Your fault. See, I mean, look how blown out the image is on this thing. I mean, talking about a bad. They're calling you out, Jaden. They're calling you out. It's your fault, man. It's all totally your fault. Yeah, I mean, look how blown out the image is. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, my other cam's so much better. I wish I could just work and use that one. I mean, look how much grayer my beard looks in this thing. I don't care. I just wish the video cam would work better, though. I mean, do I need to have like two cams up at one time? That way, if one goes bad, I can just switch to the other one real quickly. I don't have to do that. Oh, that one still froze, so it may be not. Oh no, is it going? Okay, that one's working. Can I switch to the Osmo? Okay, the Osmo is completely froze right now for some. It's not letting me mess with it at all. That's insane. Just connect it back. There has to be some kind of major issue with my USB hub. Has to be. Because now I can, boom, there I'm again. So, yeah, there's got to be some kind of like power setting or something that's this like powering down. And I've went into the settings and checked the power settings, make sure that the computer is not allowed to turn it off. So I don't know. I still blame on you, Jaden. It's your fault. You did this. Can't convince me otherwise. And if I find out how to just wirelessly do that on the DJI, which I know I'm pretty sure I've seen somehow way or some way of doing it, and I'll look into that. Yeah, I'm glad you finally admit that it's your fault, Jaden. finally coming clean. It's your fault. But yeah, I'm glad everybody that joined and commented, hanging out with me. If you got any final questions for me before I decide to hop off here, I'm gonna probably edit some more. I got definitely check out my other channel, Tennessee Gamers. Jaden's got him a channel called At Pain, where he does gaming and stuff too. Check him out. You can find my gaming channel at Tennessee Gamers on YouTube. I just if you don't watch video game stuff, and I mean it's not for you, it's whatever. But that's my other channel. Check it out. I'm trying. Am I missing anything, Jaden? Am I thinking of? I mentioned you because you always seem to help out. Thanks for commenting. If you haven't joined my Discord yet, make sure you join the Discord. The link is in the comments. It's definitely in the comments. I'm going to check out after I end this live stream. Oh yeah, our podcast. Absolutely. We're going to be starting that back up pretty soon too. So, check out our podcast. Can you put the link in for that in the chat, Jaden? You can find us on Spotify. I think we're on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm going to try to do lives once a week and hang out with you, even if I don't try out foods. And then me and my brother will do one every last Saturday of the month. Me and my brother both will be here trying out food and being able to chat with y'all, hang out with y'all for a while, and y'all can converse with us. So make sure you follow this page. Get in our Discord, chat with us in there. And I'm going to be doing live streams at least once a week. Come talk to you, hang out. I've got to get my watch hours up, and y'all hanging out with me and talking to me definitely helps me out, and I appreciate that. All these comments and stuff that y'all are doing, I appreciate that, and I love conversing with other people. Jaden is just, he's always here, so I appreciate it. I understand that. I mean, I understand the missing home aspect, but yeah, I'm glad that you come hung out with us and found me on here, and chilling with me and Jaden and whoever else is watching and not commenting. I appreciate your views, but check out our Discord. What is it's Football Time is our podcast where we talk about Tennessee football, and we're going to be starting that back up very soon. And you can listen to me, Jaden, and Cody talking about football and Tennessee football mostly, because we did last year. We did like different football, like all SEC basically, and a little bit of other conferences based on who they were playing in the SEC. And I think we even did like top 25 the AP polls and stuff. And we want to narrow it down to just Tennessee because we're all Tennessee fans anyways. So, I mean, if you can't tell with the right there, national champions in baseball this year. So, we're going to be talking about Tennessee football. We'll be starting that back up pretty soon. We're like 30 or 29 days away from football season here in Tennessee. So we're definitely excited for that. We're definitely pumped up, ready to watch some football. So come and check us out on that. It's Football Time. You can find us on YouTube also. It's on there. We don't have a lot of episodes from last year, but we're definitely, if Jaden finds the link to that, you can drop it in the comments. And then, like I said, check his page out. Check my other Tennessee gamers. You can hang out with me. We'll do live streams. We do always do a Halloween live stream. At least try to. On both my page on Tennessee Gamers, and Jaden will do a live stream also. So you can hang out with me. I'll have my cam. It won't let you drop the link. Of course it won't. Let me see if I can do it there. It's football time. And I need to figure out how to maybe give you permissions to do that or something, especially if you're going to be on here. On or basically managing for me. Oh, my light went out. I'm going to charge that thing. At least I know it goes on for about an hour now. While we're so small, I can't even find us in the thing. I'm glad I looked for that. Is it 3 dots or is it 2 dots? I'll drop it in the description later on. Yeah, since you're a mod, you definitely need to. Yeah, we do. We play video games. That's horror based, and we get on there and try to spook each other out and have fun time. We usually go for like 4 hours straight playing video games, and we're already talking about what our lineup is coming up. In fact, Jaden just dropped a scary video game today. My video will come out next week. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you can find it here. Let's see. Where'd you post it at, Jaden? Oh, there it is. Okay. I couldn't find it for some reason. I don't know why it wasn't just not popping up. Here is our. There's our link to our podcast for football. All your football or Tennessee knowledge will be coming up. I know it's a little dark in here now that my light died, but like I said, check out Jaden. He just dropped up a scary video game. His is at Pain. And if you're not a Discord, you can click on his little image on there as one of the moderators. I'm pretty sure he can put his, if he doesn't have it already, which I suggest he does it. Let me see if he does. Profile. Do you have your? Yes, you do. So he has. If you go to his on our Discord, if you click on his profile and look, he has his YouTube in his description, so you can find his stuff on there. And I appreciate. Yeah. So, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I'll do this next week, probably Friday next week, probably same time. What is at 1 o'clock is when I about started about this thing. And I hope you enjoyed chatting with me. I definitely enjoyed chatting with y'all and hanging out. All the views that I've gotten so far today, not 2,000, but we'll get there eventually. And I think next week I will talk about a little bit my diet and what I do. I'm definitely going to be bringing another video out on it soon. So until next time, let's get it.